weather a little bit. Nonetheless, I'm here. I'm gonna rock out. See, I got the mic out. So we're gonna do what we do tonight, y'all. Right? Pull a chair up, man. This is that substance over here, man. Now, my last live stream that I did, it was boxing oriented. This one, not so much so. But if I do get, like I said, some, War Eagles in here, I definitely will get on that type of time. Like I said, that's if I get some of the War Eagles in here, right? One in the building. Daniel's in the building. Yo, Daniel, put your War Eagles. Put your Eagles in the chat, Daniel. Get your Eagles up, brother. You gotta get your Eagles up, man. You gotta get your wings right. Get your wings right, Daniel. Get your wings up, good brother. Nah, man, why they not letting me in the studio the proper way, man? Nah, I don't want this one. I don't want this one. This ain't it. Let me go back out, right? And refresh. Throw your War Eagles up though, Daniel. They still not giving me the there we go. I don't know why it does that sometimes, man. I gotta refresh the joint a lot of times, man. It's been doing that lately. It puts me in a different studio. 4 in the building. Salute to the 4. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Don't be like that. Man, do not be like that, man. Hit the like button. We're going to get started. I just want to make sure everything is copacetic. All right, let me see if I adjust this a little bit. All right. We live on both sectors. We live on both sectors. So pull a chair up. We should have 5 likes over here, man. Stop moonlighting in the behind the source views, man. We should have 5 likes over there, man. How you doing, 99? Braza, did you hit the like button? Throw your War Eagle emojis up. Hit the like button. Appreciate the like, thank you. Throw these War Eagle emojis. Look, how we gonna do tonight? Throw your War Eagles up. You gotta put the Eagles up. I'm gonna show you. I'll pin your comment, but I need you to do this, right? Before I pin your comment, right? The only comments I pin before I start accepting cash apps are these comments, right? And I'm gonna show you. You want me to pin your comment, but I need your comment to look like this. If your comment looks like this, I'll pin it. But if it don't look like this, if your comment don't look like this,
Whoa. What's that? I just put the budgeting app in base 40.
yeah, if your comment don't look like this, I need your comment to look like this, good brother. Right? I need the comment to look like this, homie. You want your comment pinned? If you want your comment pinned, right? I need your comment to look like this. Everyone subscribe now. That's a good one. But I don't want everyone to subscribe. I want War Eagles. You heard? I need your comment to look like this. Give me a second. Appreciate the like though. If your comment looks like this, I'll definitely pin it. We are the Eagles or a Dragon Rider. Which one are you want to be? I need the Eagle. I need my War Eagles or my Dragon Riders. And I'll definitely pin your comment. Man. You give me these right here? Look. What was that about, man? That. And we're gonna go back over here. Give me these right here. I'll pin this right here for you. You see this right here? You put your War Eagles, you definitely get a pin from me. But I need that right there. I need that right there. Pin that right there. I'll pin that for you. Right? But there you go. How we looking? How are we looking, big dog? Big dog, how are we looking? Well, pull a chair up. We're gonna get started. Right, let's show you how we looking behind the source views. Ah, man, there we go. You getting the pin now, see? You get the pin, man, the pin of the day, look. I'm gonna replace your other one. Right? I'm gonna replace your other one with this one. Right? Yeah, at the rate you going to, big dog, you're gonna end up getting your wings. You will get your wings. You're gonna get your wings and become a War Eagle Council member, a moderator over here. Malik, what's going on? Top of the evening. Top of the evening, man. So now I can watch you watch me, right? That's the behind the source views. We are here at the desk. Smash that like button, everybody. Hit the likes. Hit the likes, y'all. Shout out to all the War Eagles in the building. Throw the Eagles up, man. Or your dragon, because we are dragon riders, right? Fire and ice. All right. Let's start off. We're going to just do some reactions to this content tonight, right? Now, the big trending topic was what happened over the Super Bowl weekend with Uncle Murder and Ja Rule and Tony Ayo. Could this have been a setup? Because you see their podcast drop. Maybe it was a setup, right? Because they went viral. Everybody's talking about him. He did the Vlad TV. Part 1 came out yesterday. Also, numerous clips from their podcast, right? Could this have been a setup? It could have been an industry move. Because that's what the industry players do. And these guys are all industry players. Shout out to CW Thumbnails in the building. Look, we're growing our community, man. War Eagles. The War Eagles, man. AKA the Dragon Riders. We are the House of Dragons. This is a great house over here. Yes. War Eagle salute, CW. War Eagle salute, right? Could this have been an industry play? I think it could have. We just seen a boxing industry play. Malik, if you're still in here, you know what I'm speaking on. And I want to give the guy congratulations, but I told you he was an agent, right? He was an agent sent into the YouTube online community to do a couple jobs, and now he has been elevated. He's a commentator. Well, he was always an agent, and I felt his agent vibes when he attempted to try to trick me. Right? I was like, come on, bro. You're making a scene. You're loud. You're the weirdo. But congratulations to you. You looked like a weirdo. I'm not even gonna mention your name, but Malik, if you're still in here, you know who I'm speaking on. You know, he was an industry plant. That's what they do. They put the plants in, right? You try to make the underground guys like myself crash out and get out of character so they can, what did Tony Yayo say, 86 us, right? But I've been around too long for that. And what I do is through God. That is why you see how I'm starting a whole nother chapter. The War Eagles, man. Watch how big the War Eagles become. All right? I already distinguished the no jealous fan zone. A lot of you so-called fans, y'all are in that. Y'all are in the bushes. Now, what I'm doing is uplifting the War Eagles. The War Eagles are a real unit of true supporters. You notice I didn't say fans, I said supporters, right? Because we established the jealous content fans. We established how they have these weirdo tendencies. We have established all of these things, right? Because you can't be a fan of the sport of boxing, right? And link up, click up, sit online for hours and hours, but be mad at the players, right? Terrence Crawford exposed a lot of y'all. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis. These guys expose you guys, the so-called fans, and the different groups of fans that are actually jealous fans. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? But salute to all my War Eagles in here, man. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I did the live stream, but nobody wanted to debate, right? Because they can't, like, one thing about the truth, right? You can't argue the truth. And what I said about the truth, aka Earl Spence being the biggest, but he has to go all the way to Australia, which is backwards. Right? But nobody wanted to put nothing on that because they can't. This guy was promoted, marketed. The narrative was always out there that he was the ace high. He only got one loss on his resume. To arguably the better fighter, one of the best fighters of his era and generation. Tim Tszyu, on the other hand, has lost to a guy that's not even in the same category. But yet, the truth, the biggest, has to go all the way over there to fight him. They couldn't pack out Jerry's World? Somebody put it in the comment section. Because I'm confused. See, I thought I was gonna let that go. I did let it go, but now I'm at the desk and I can pull up some of my receipts. All right, I could pull up some of my receipts. I'm at the desk, right? But how does the biggest, remember this guy was the biggest, the shark. Why does he have to go to Australia? For the low, too. He's going over there for the low, y'all. Y'all, you guys don't want to hear that. But CW, didn't I tell you? I got the call. Today is Wednesday. I got the call on Monday. And I was so disappointed. I didn't speak on it because I said I'm going to wait for, what they do, the powers that be. You see, Ring, ESPN Ringside, then his sister reposted it. But I put it out, but I didn't go hard like I'm going hard now to kill the narratives that don't make sense, right? Not only am I killing the narratives, where is the great debater? You know the guy that's from his backyard? Put out some content on that, you sucker. You a sucker, right? Now look, your narratives don't add up because the biggest star in your market, who is Earl Spence, shout out to EJ, he got to go to Australia to fight. Why doesn't he fight at Jerry's World? You mean to tell me EJ's not a big enough star for him and Tim Zoo to fill out Jerry's World? For him and Tim Zoo not to fill out Jerry's World. See, now I'm showing who I really am in the game. See, a lot of you guys overlooked me because you were jealous fans who I really don't give a fuck about. Because we have the War Eagles now. But you jealous fans, I'm always going to front on you niggas. Because y'all overlooked the empire that I created. Right? From Jackal Fitness. Now I just created it again. Live in the flesh. Right here. I did it again for y'all. From the ground up. But why does the biggest star the PBC has, Earl Spence, is the biggest star they have? Tank Davis currently could be, but we're going off of receipts over here. See, I ain't gonna front on you like that tonight, EJ. I'm gonna go with the narratives. You are the biggest. When you tried to step out there after Terrence busted you up, and they was celebrating and high-fiving when it was appeared that you blocked the fight with him and Fondura, Terrence Crawford, and they said that you were the bigger draw, right? Jerry's World, the bigger draw. Where's that at now? Malik, respectfully, this is above your head. It's so above your head, Malik. You might have to get low tonight, Malik. You might have to get low. You might have to go try to find your Uncle Al Heyman. Because you niggas, and I say this respectfully, the jig is up. You niggas is frauds. You niggas is frauds. If EJ was here right now, EJ would bow down. Because I've been told him this. You niggas is frauds. Why is he going to Australia? Why is he going to Australia? See, none of you niggas can explain this. Because all you niggas respectfully been pushing false narratives. And I said this forever, and I'm fronting on all you niggas. You niggas were programmed dummies. Let it soak in, right? Let that soak in. You niggas was all programmed dummies. Because now this man got to go all the way to Australia to fight a nigga that he's supposed to be bigger than. He is supposed to be bigger than this dude. Why are you going to his backyard, his stadium, under his promotion, but you're supposed to be bigger? Hello.
Top rank knockout. I want to give a shout out to Sauce Cap.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, you know the vibes, man. Why is he going to Australia? Nobody can explain that. Nobody can explain that. And he's going to Australia for the love. I'm pretty sure he could have got a bigger guarantee packing out Jerry's World. Why you going to Australia for the low? Malik. You got to stand on business, Malik. I'm gonna post your comment, but I'm mad at your comment, Malik. Malik said, "Nah, EJ's not the biggest right now." That's disappointing to coming from you, Malik, because when I first engaged with you, you was one of the biggest Earl Spence supporters. So to see this statement come from you, Malik, it's heartbreaking. You know why it's heartbreaking? Because like I said, when I first interacted with you on social media, you was one of the biggest Earl Spence supporters. You notice I did not say fan, I said supporter. Because I generally know that you support EJ. You want to see the best for EJ. So to see you say this, it's hurting. It hurts. Because that means that you see the light. You see the light. So my stamps and my receipts are so just profound. See, I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna leave your comment up there so it can soak in. No, he's not. You are exactly right. Was he ever? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. You know? I don't know. I know it was a lot of smoke and mirrors over there. Right? Something, something just ain't right. Yo, smash that like button, man. We vibing tonight. Look. Something just ain't right. But shout out to EJ though, man. I'm glad he's back in the ring. Hopefully he makes it across the finish line, right? Because we're in February, man. A lot can happen before June, right? A lot, man. If you know anything about boxing, a lot can happen, man. But man, that, like I said, that hurts. Malik said, I'm just being honest. Salute, Malik. I respect it. But to hear that come from you, it hurts, man. It truly hurts. But let's switch gears, right? Shout out to EJ, though. Like I said, do your thing, Soldier Wagwan, right? Javante Davis, the bench warrant has been rescinded, I believe. And I see the guys. Look, look. This I probably ain't gonna get no views off of this, respectfully, because these guys are gimmicks. But I see the gimmicks. You know, the YouTuber guys, they're set tripping again. Because, you know, the dub guy, he's going at it with the other guys because, you know, he always reports on anything. And I guess they're trying to say that he always pumps out fake news. Right? So, you know, one thing about Javante Davis, he has a couple of the YouTube guys the way EJ used to have them. But now it's Javante. So Javante, and I say this respectfully to them, is their daddy. That's their daddy, right? And you know, your daddy can never do nothing wrong. Especially when you are one of those type of guys. That's my daddy, right? Javante's their daddy. So when Javante was beating up bitches and doing all these things, these guys, Javante could have smacked their mother. He could have smacked their sister. He could have smacked their wife. They wouldn't have did none because it's their daddy. It's Javante. So I guess the bench warrant has been rescinded. A lot of guys is on here celebrating, right? What they're celebrating for, I don't understand. And the reason why I don't understand this, we cooking tonight, y'all. Because I got to go back to my receipts. Regardless if this got rescinded or not, it does not hide the fact that Javante Davis' brand was exposed last year. All across the board. He fought one fight in April. He got a controversial draw, right? And then he let Jake Paul and them rock him to sleep and really expose his brand. Now, how they exposed his brand is He got with Jake Paul. This is when Javante Davis was classified as the biggest, the face of boxing. Him and Jake Paul was supposed to set up this exhibition derby, but the tickets did not sell. Y'all remember that? That's when the brand was getting exposed, but not just the brand. The YouTube cult following really got exposed. That's way before I said, you know what, I'm going to start the Ice Road Truckers now, because I'm really going to expose these guys. All these guys that sit online, they talk to hundreds and hundreds of people. These are the Tank Davis fans. But the tickets ain't selling. How can that be? If I go live and I'm an influencer, you know, whenever I go live, hundreds of people tune into me. I'll push a narrative, they're listening to me. But yet the tickets did not sell. Why is that? Why didn't the tickets sell? You know why the tickets did not sell? Because a lot of these guys don't even talk to nobody. Shout out to the 6 that's in here right now. These are organic. Smash that like button, right? Because with the War Eagles, we're going to break through. In a second, I'm going to have like 50 people in here. 50 organic people. And then the numbers, I'm going to make these guys pack it up. These guys that be doing hundreds and hundreds of numbers, allegedly, when I start getting 50 people, 50 War Eagles in here, they're in trouble. He said because they can access lives from around the world. Do tell. What is your name, Leon? Do tell, Leon. They can access live streams from around the world. But Leon, let me break this down to me, Leon. If I go live, Leon, right, and I have 40 people, right? The max, that's the biggest, that's the peak, 40 people. And I shut down my live stream and I got 5,000 views, Leon. 5,000 views. And these guys come online and they talk to, 200. Some of these guys have 300 and 400 likes, but they shut their live stream down and they only have 1,200 views. Yeah, 1,200. The math ain't mathing. If you're talking to 200 people, and I told you, when I do the Ice Road Truckers, I have 40 people in there, and I have 5,000 views. The math's not mathing. And in a second, I'm going to have all that over here. See, they don't want to let it come over here because of the growth, the setup, right? I did all of this unbeknownst, right? Look at my mic. I did all of this while they said nobody was watching me. While they said I was unsuccessful. Well, like I said, I think I might be on my 4th or 5th deal behind the scenes right now, man. I talk to hitters all the time, right? I may be on my 4th or 5th deal. A lot of you guys hated on me for the work that I did with Jihad Tucker. You niggas was so jealous, and I exposed that in y'all, right? You niggas wanted to be media. You wanted to do all these things. But you was jealous of the work that I did with Jihad Tucker. The work that he told you that I did when he was 17. He's 23, almost 24 years old now. So you content crab bums were jealous over that and said, oh, I'm not going to support this guy's content. But if you were smart and you was official, you would have been like CW Thumbnails. You would have been like Gumbo. You would have been like many others that said, you know what? I got a skill set. I could do this. I could do that. But know what you bum crab niggas did? You thought you can compete. Now you can't even compete with this. I don't see you niggas level changing Podcasting, man. When y'all gonna level change podcasting? Like I said, I got a situation right now. I spoke on it, right? Did you see the other situation I did a couple weeks ago? Can you name an amateur fighter? Because Amani's an amateur fighter. And shout out to Amani. I'm gonna go to the gym. What time is it? I'm gonna get up out of here in about another 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to the gym tonight. Amani is an amateur fighter. Show me another YouTube amateur fighter, right? That had, and shout out to Cuz. Cuz is down there with Frank Martin right now. He's getting them ready. But show me another YouTuber that podcasts, talks boxing, that doesn't do views, but was able to line a amateur fighter up with a session with a Hall of Fame fighter, Hall of Fame trainer, world champion trainer. Name it, man. Name it. Put it in the comment section if you can. You know, my company did that. Amongst other things, right? Amongst other things, right? Well, you know, we're not gonna talk about it. We just keep flexing on the boulevard now, man. That's all we do. We just flex hard on the boulevard, man. Right? But we're gonna head to the gym in about 20 minutes. Right? Now I hope the guys don't get me even sicker at the gym. I hope the guys don't get me sicker at the gym. 'Cause that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what up? Huh? Why you hiding, man? Get your ass to work, man. Stop hiding.
I'm not hiding nothing.
Why you hiding, nigga? You hiding. Stop hiding. Get your ass to work.
I am at work.
We all got a job to do, right? Why you ain't working?
I am working.
All right. So,
I'm filling bottles.
huh?
I'm filling bottles.
Bottled? Man, you hiding in the closet, nigga. You are hiding.
Bottles.
Yeah, you are hiding in the closet, nigga.
I just filled all these bottles for them.
Damn. You trapped in the closet. I see you. But you doing a good job. I just wanted to call and commend you and tell you. Nah, man, nah. That's dead.
I want Dave's hot chicken. I've been feeding. I've been craving for it.
Man, me too. I've been. You know what I've been craving?
What you been craving?
You know what I've been craving?
Some pussy.
Huh?
Some pussy.
Put the camera on you so I can show you what I've been craving. That's what I've been craving. See? Did I make you a day? Look at you cheesing. Look. Yo, my game is tight, huh? Nah.
Your name is not tight.
Alright, whatever.
Alrighty.
Whatever.
I'll see you Friday, Sean.
All right. I know you will. All right. Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Yo, comment on my joint real quick, man. Put some War Eagle emojis over here.
Send it to me.
I'm gonna send you the link. All right, I got you. You see, look, when you have real supporters, that's how they carry it, right? Let me send the War Eagle signal out real quick, right? Right? This is content for y'all though, man. Malik said Debo Dev. Yo, Debo Dev is the man. Debo Dev is the man. I ain't gonna front. I like Debo Dev. Right? Because Bill gives out the game. T, what up, NYT? Throw them War Eagles up in there. Get them War Eagles popping, T. Throw them War Eagles out. right? Shout out to NYT. NYT is another loyal team member. NYT is a strength and conditioning coach for Shanewz Boxing. See, we all play our position. Look, War Eagles in the building. There it is. Chat out. Look, throw them Eagles up, man. Throw them Eagles up. Did you hit the like button as well? Hit the like button, man. Likes are free too. Right? But we appreciate all the content. We appreciate it all, man. You know, throw those Eagles up, man. Cause we building right in front of them again. We are building right in front of them again. And we are building organically. There's nothing fake about these numbers over here. See, like I said, a lot of these guys, they come on here and they have fake numbers. Right? And you know who really put me on to the fake numbers? I started rocking with the real dirty section of YouTube. And I was watching those guys and I'm like, damn, these guys are doing numbers, real numbers though. I'm like, why the boxing guys that be acting like they doing numbers like that, their views don't be that way. And then I did the Ice Road Trucker vibes before they tried to, play the little fish market moves with me. And I was like, damn, I did 35K on one of the Ice Road Trucker joints, right? And when I did the 35K, I was like, yo. I had 100-some people in that one. I think it was like 110 or 120. And I did 35K on a live. And I was like, yo, these niggas is frauds. There's no way they going live and they got 200, 300 people in there and they not cracking these type of numbers. These are the facts. I ran it up. I did it. I actually did it. That's what I do now, man. I'm a UGK underground producer. There we go. We almost got 10 likes over here, man. Let's get the likes up to 10. Get the likes up to 10 on the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes is at 8. We need one more like. Hold on. I'm gonna get my like right now. Watch this. I told you I got a real team with me now. Watch this. I'm gonna get my like up. Watch me get my like up real quick. I'm gonna get my like up right now real quick. That's all I do. I call them my soldiers, man. I got soldiers. I'm gonna call in another soldier right now. Watch. Yep. Yo, soldier. You see this one right here? I need the like over here. Get the like up over here. In the comments and the Eagles. And the Dave Hot Chicken. Spicy it up. Right here. This one. Look, I'm gonna show you. Over here. Get it up right there. I need it up. I need 2 more. Tap in with that one. Throw my Eagles over there.
Where's this at?
I sent it. Look, see, I got real soldiers, y'all. We're gonna get the behind the scenes up to over 10. We're gonna get that one to over 10. And then we rocking and rolling, y'all. We rocking and rolling. We're gonna get that one up to over 10. We're gonna get the behind the views up to over 10. Look, oh man. So y'all see I got a real team with me now. And y'all got mad and somebody took their like back. Don't take your like back. Don't take your like back. That's a fish market move, man. Don't take your like back. That was a fish market move, man. If you took your like back, right? if you took your light back over here, you playing in the fish grease. Huh? That was a fish market move. Oh man, look, she came back to the same one. No, I need you in the other one. I need you over here, sweetheart. Hold on. This one, baby girl. Baby girl, look, we had 9 likes. We need one more. One more like over here. Run it up over here. We need one more over here. So these are organic likes. Frank Smart in the building. There we go. I appreciate the 100. We need one more over there. All right. There we go. 10 likes. Just like that. See? Salute to the War Eagles, man. We hit the mark. That's 10. Appreciate that, man. Now the floor is open. Any topics y'all want to cover? Put it in the comment section. Shout out to Gumbo with the War Eagle emojis. That is Gumbo, Big Dog Gumbo. You know, I see you, Gumbo. Let me pin your comment. Let me pin your comment, Gumbo. Gumbo put us over the mark at 10. Shout out to Big Dog Gumbo. He put us over 10 over here. That's what we're doing. We're growing. This is a great house. Gumbo comes from another great house. We are the House of Dragons. Here he is. Let me pin his comment. House of Dragons. We are the House, Fire and Ice. There you go, Gumbo. War Eagle General. Gumbo Sauce. I just pinned that for you, Gumbo. You are a War Eagle General. Gumbo Sauce is a War Eagle General. Right? Salute. Right? Salute. Salute, Gumbo. But the floor is open, man. Any topics that y'all want me to cover before I get up out of here? Because I'm about to go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. It's GOT over here. Yes, Game of Thrones, baby. Great house, T. You know the vibes. Man, Gumbo's coming over here with the bullshit. Gumbo said it's warm in the south. That means Gumbo done made it home. Gumbo was making it home. Uh-oh, hold on. Hello? Huh? What? All right. What are you gonna do for that? Drop it like it's hot? Drop it like it's hot. Huh? All right. Yeah, I got you. That's hilarious. Drop it like it's hot. I'm going to the gym. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We rocking and rolling, man. We got our likes up. Look. Y'all see how we looking? How's the setup, Gumbo? Gumbo, I came a long way on him, Gumbo. I'm flexing on him. I'm flexing on him. Salute to all the War Eagles. All my War Eagles. That's what it was about tonight. The organic likes. We got over 10 likes in the behind the views, right? WCS in the building, right? We got our War Eagle emojis up. Keep the War Eagle emojis coming, right? This is a great house that we're building, man. Fire and ice. Fire and ice, right? Let's pick Gumbo's, what's the name? Gumbo made it home, man. I'm happy for you, Gumbo. But all I ask is this. Send some of that warm air up here, good brother. Send some of that warm air up here. Because I am tired of 3 a.m. starts. I am tired of the black ice, and I am tired of the snow. You know, winter has came. Winter is here. I'm ready for spring. And I am also ready for the summer, right? But any topics y'all want me to cover? We exposed the fact that Earl Spence is not the biggest. Well, we didn't expose it. Tim Zoo them. Tim Zoo and them did. That is why he has to travel to Australia. But Anything else? Look, I'm gonna get on my Achilles. Is there anyone else? He said North Carolina. I was in North Carolina. Lagumbo moving, boy. My brother said he's in North Carolina. So you better stop at Bojangles. Go get you a three-piece tender. Make it a six. You work hard, brother. Get you a six-piece tender. Get you one of the pecan pies and enjoy it. Enjoy it, good brother. You deserve it. You definitely deserve it, man. You've been logging in them miles, man. You've been logging in them miles. Cause I know once you start your blogs, right, it's gonna put the ice road truckers to shame. Cause you hitting state lines. That's a good thing. When you hit them state lines, right? When you hit them state lines, he said I had a 5-piece already. Look, do I know my brother? Y'all gotta pin that, Gumbo. See, I know my family. Look, I know my family, man. We come from a great house, man. Look, yeah, we come from a great house. I gotta pin that. My brother said he already had a 5-piece. Do I know my brother? Look, let me pin that. There it is, ta-da. I know you. I know you hit Bojangles up. Cause yo, that's what I did. Yo, shout out to Muscle Evans and the Wise Hour family. Yo, when I was in North Carolina, I was in North Carolina for a day. If that, I don't even think a day. Cause, I do real boxing business. I flew out Saturday afternoon. I landed Saturday afternoon and I flew home Sunday morning. But I made it to Bojangles. I flew into Charlotte. I drove from Charlotte to Greensboro. Went to the fights, covered the fights. The next one, I was back on the flight coming back to New York. Boxing business, man. But I made it to Bojangles. I went to Bojangles, man. But well, now we got a Bojangles up here, so I don't gotta really give it up like that. But I made that my business. I seen like where I was staying at the hotel. I was like, oh, Bojangles is right there. It was by the Walmart and all that. So I went to the Walmart. Look, I don't lie, man. I went to Walmart, right? There's no shame in my game. I stole some drawers, right? I did. I stole the boxer. Cause I'm like, man, I did not pack. I had in my book bag, and I thought I had an extra set of boxes, briefs, but I didn't. I was like, damn. So I went over there. I was like, I'm not gonna buy no 3-pack. I did I'm from the hood, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I opened it up. Gumbo's laughing at me, and I took a pair of boxes, and I was like, man, I did me, man. I did me. It is what it is, right? But then I went and got my Bojangles, man. I went and got my Bojangles, bust that down, showered, and then I was back in New York. And that's why I did it too, because I said, yo, I ain't from down here. Right? I said, yo, I ain't here. Look, man, this ain't my neck of the woods, man. So what if they see me on camera taking some boxes, right? I don't live down here. Yeah, keeping it tall, y'all. You do have options, man. You do have options, man. It's packed in here tonight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce. Any comments? Anything y'all want me to cover, right? Did y'all see my Terrence Crawford write-up and breakdown? Terrence Crawford has exposed Earl Spence, big time. And I don't mean about the fight. The fight is over. What he done and exposed him by retiring, and he really exposed that market and that false narrative that was placed on his brand and his name, especially because look, today I had a lot of good time. I was passenger side, so I actually watched his blog. Right, He has a channel and all that. And I watched it today because like I said, the good thing about sometimes when you labor, you don't have to drive. And I was able to watch a lot of YouTube today. And I was like, damn, that's what made me put that article out real quick. Cause I was like, damn, yo, Bud done flipped the whole script, right? Remember, he was antisocial. To me, he's still a little antisocial. It is what it is. Don't get mad at me, Team Crawford and Bud and all them. It is what it is. He's still a little antisocial, but he has opened up a lot. Like he has a YouTube channel. Um, he's like a Renaissance type of guy now, right? And I was just thinking, I'm like, damn. Before the Earl Spence fight, Terrence Crawford wasn't the man. He was the man, but like I'm saying, like how he's the man now. He wasn't as popular, like they try to put out there. He wasn't smart or bright business wise. Remember Charlo? What did Charlo say about him? Just shut up and do this and fight. That's what you niggas been doing. That's why you don't see the type of money. Because all you niggas do is just shut up and fight. No transparency. You don't see the books. Floyd exposed that. We're not going to get into that. I'll do another live on that another time. But Floyd has exposed that you guys over there don't see the books. There's no transparency. Right? Y'all know what I mean by transparency? If you do, put it in the comment section. If not, just sit in the bushes and attempt to steal my shit. But transparency is when you look at the books, when you see what is what, where this was spent, how much you made off of that. You guys don't get that. He said, good evening, y'all. Just joined. What's the topic? The topic is whatever you want it to be. DC 301 Nova. Because I'm about to wrap it up. I'm about to go to the gym. If you got a topic, put it in the comment section. But just make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you put some War Eagles in my chat. Put the War Eagles like this. This is the War Eagle Council over here, man. We have built up the War Eagles. So all I ask is drop the Eagles. Or a dragon, because we are dragon riders as well. Right? But what do you want to talk about, DC 301 Nova? Put it in the comment section, man. Man, the behind the scene views, two of y'all. Oh, my bad, I don't want to interrupt. Nah, you good. You good. This is what we do. We networking. We streaming and networking. Nah, go ahead. I will. You know, I'm definitely gonna enjoy my time at the gym. I'm gonna get these loose right here. I'm gonna get these loose. I'm gonna get these loose tonight, man. You know? I'm gonna go play the drums. That's what we call the speed bag, the drums. I'm gonna play the drum. Yo, some of you guys are so dirty. Look, yo, if you don't mind, come over here. You see a couple of them that slipped out, man, and tried to take their likes. That's what they do, these jealous crabs. Go back to the bushes. Go back to the bushes, man. I had over double-digit likes over there. But a couple of y'all done took y'all likes. Go back to the bushes. Oh, jealous fans. Look. Whatever you want it to be. I'm here. I got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna do my good hour live stream. Whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. Look, it's like coming to America. Whatever you like, right? Whatever you like, right? Cause I hit my Cleveland in the building, man. Cleveland, did you hit the like button, man? Hit that like button. Yo, one of my I'm gonna use the picture tomorrow. Yo, I've been putting in a lot of work. I got a picture with Tiger Johnson. It popped up on my thing today. What did you think about the Super Bowl? I thought the Super Bowl was what it was, rigged. It was great entertainment. Shout out to the Seahawks. But to me, it's like scripted. I just think like the NFL is scripted now, man. But I enjoyed the festivities. I enjoyed the food. I had some good wings. And what do War Eagles and Fire Dragons mean to you? Seeing significant. That is what I created now. That is my community, the War Eagles. Because I come from a community of crows. I feel like a lot of boxing content creators, they're crows. They have crow mentalities and they give it up like crows. I am a dragon rider, a war eagle. Eagles fly high and soar high. The House of Dragons, the significance of that is that was a great house in Westeros or in the Game of Thrones, right? And I just love the fact that everybody can't be a dragon rider. You have to have divine blood or a special type of bloodline to align with a dragon to be a dragon rider. And that's what I am. I am a dragon rider, a Targaryen, a Jones. I am a Jones Targaryen. I come from a great house. So that is the significance of that. Great question. Thank you for that question. He said, oh, you speak boxing more than anything. What you think about? Well, if my man CW was in here, I told CW to play. I said Shakur was gonna smoke him. It was an easy lick. It was an easy lick. If you know what you're watching, T.O. didn't have a chance. That's why he was doing the shenanigans he did. He was out of character. He was trying to make Shakur get out of character. He knew he was going to get smoked. See, styles make fights. T.O.'s probably toughest fight was Lomachenko. Lomachenko did not warm up to too late, right? Remember, Lomachenko might have lost like the first 5 or 6 rounds of that fight. But all of these guys, especially these crows that were talking this fight, they're programmed dummies. Josh Taylor is not an athletic fighter. Richard Comey was an older fighter that been through it. Remember, he fought Robert Easter Jr. He had a couple wars, right? So when you look at some of these guys that T.O. knocked off, besides Lomachenko, right? And you really know boxing and you study it, you're a scientist. You knew Shakur Stevenson was going to smoke him. And I tried to give the game away for that. When I had my cousin, who I often talk to and I listen like a sponge because he's one of the greats. Hall of Famer, great boxing IQ, great boxing mind. And I had him on and I did the interview with him. And he said he gave you guys the game as a coach. He said, yo, man, nobody's beating Shakur, man. When Shakur's on, nobody's beating him. All right? And that's what we seen. He was on. And I think T.O. put him on. When T.O. tried to disrespect his mother and was inviting him to his manhood, it just, it made a perfect stage. But great question again. Thank you. Thank you for that question. He said Lomachenko was nice, but at this point he's washed. Yeah, well, I don't think he's washed. I just think his time is up. Remember, that man had over 300 something amateur fights. That's a lot of fights. That's a lot of fights. Right? He said they sized each other up at the what? The Benavidez fight? Who? Everyone's ducking each other. Are they? Look, man. When it comes to that with the boxing, I don't think no fight is duck. I just think they all want to get paid, man. I just witnessed that, right? And I say this respectfully. Jihad Tucker was trolling. But they did give Jihad Tucker such a disrespectful offer. And I don't think that offer was the offer. That's what I'm saying. I can make some phone calls, but I just felt like that somebody dipped into that offer, right? If you know, you know, right? But they gave him such a disrespectful offer to fight a guy, and then they came back with the counter. It was disgusting. That's why he's going to be fighting at the Paramount in Huntington in a couple weeks. I think the 28th, right? Not this Saturday, not the following, but the Saturday after that. He got a date at the Paramount. All right. Oh, Shakur and Tia. Yeah, Tia. Shakur knew he was gonna smoke that dude, just like his grandfather. They knew. They knew. They knew. Did you hit the like button, good brother Cleveland? That was a good fight. They both made a lot of good money. That's all that really matters. They got paid. They got paid very well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's LL. Look, he said, I'm in the mix now, searching for the right spot. Yeah, you use the rubber, damn right. You are my lover all night. It feels good to you. Word the mother mad tight. Do you box? Did you box as an amateur? No, I just boxed in the streets. I box now though, man. I get in there a little bit. I get in there a little bit. That's how I stay sharp, man. You gotta watch some of my videos, man. I move around on occasions, right? Watch some of my videos, man. I'm 47 years old. I might not look it. I'll be 47 in 2 months. Yeah, God is good. I might not look it. I don't fight no more. Right? I keep a big gun on me to dead a nigga quick, right? Rest in peace to Prodigy, man. I keep a big gun on me to dead a nigga quick. I keep my jewels up to date with the ice, you dig? Tom, what's going on, good brother? I know you hit the like button. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was LL. Those were the LL balls, man. Those were the LL balls. Let's throw those War Eagles in there. You ever thought about doing kickboxing? Well, I used to do karate. I can still get my leg up real good. You know, my mom's had me in karate as a youngin'. I won a lot of tournaments. I got busy. But I come from a boxing family. A boxing family. Look, I have a nice jab. Look, I'll demonstrate my jab for you. Look. I'll demonstrate for you. Look, before I close out. All right, right here. Now I'm gonna go to the gym, right? Look, you see? Pay attention. Rest in peace to John Mills, right? Look, see, this is the snake, right? You know how a snake moves around, right? A snake does all of this. Watch my hands now. Look, pay attention. That snake is gonna strike. Look. See that snake strike? Look. It'll rock you to sleep. That's that snake strike. That's that snake strike, man. Right? That's how a snake moves, man. Huh? Fast hands, man, they slow, man. I'm 47. They used to be a lot faster. Yo, no bullshit. They was a lot faster, man. I lost a step or two, man. When I was much younger, real talk, when I was much younger, man, my hands were quicker. They fell off. They not as quick, man. Yeah, they were a lot quicker, man. They still sharp though. They still sharp. Like I said, if I had to get on a player's head, I could still do what I need to do. Yeah, I seen Ryan's last performance. You talking about the one in Times Square? Is that the one you're talking about? Where he lost to Rolando? I seen it. I seen it. Right? I seen it. I just think that Ryan don't take boxing serious. Yeah. You know, he remember Rolly used to bully him. Rolly used to bully him. Yeah, Rolly dropped him. Yeah, because Rolly has his number. You know? That's one of those fights. If you know, you know. Rolly has his number. Right? Rolly has his number. Look, I'm going to shut down the behind the scenes one. Appreciate everybody coming over. Come over to here now, y'all. Come over to here. Source experience, man. You know, you do have options.